Hi students, welcome back to my channel. This is Vinuta here, your MBBS expert. In this video today, we are going to discuss about the most popular destination among Indian students, that is Ukraine. Here we are going to discuss all the details regarding your MBBS in Ukraine, what many students have concerns or the questions about. Every day we receive a lot of inquiries wherein students want to know how the MBBS in Ukraine works for Indian students and how it is better than the other countries. So today we will be discussing about the education system, what is the duration of your MBBS, what are the facilities, how is the safety, food and accommodation, which are the top universities you can opt for, and also the budget required if you're planning to do your studies in Ukraine. So make sure you watch this video till the end so that you'll get the complete information regarding MBBS in Ukraine for Indian students. Before we continue with the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon for the regular notification. So Ukraine is basically a part of European countries. It is located in the eastern part of the Europe, with sharing its borders with Russia, Poland, Georgia, Belarus and Romania. These are the bordering countries of Ukraine. The capital city of Ukraine is Kyiv. And if you see, Ukraine is the second largest country in Europe and it has a literacy rate of 98%. So that shows the education system there is very developed. Even though Ukraine is not a part of European Union, it maintains a very high quality of education system with a very affordable budget. Okay, and if you look into the climatic conditions of Ukraine, definitely there are winters from November up till February. The winters are there wherein the temperature varies somewhere between -8 degrees Celsius up to -20 degrees Celsius, and summers are somewhere between June to September. Okay, and if you see, the local language of Ukraine is Ukrainian, and also the people speak there is Russian. And like I said, being a high literacy rate, majority of the people even do understand and speak English. So if you're communicating locally or if you're commuting in the local transport, it will not be a much concern for the Indian students. So the duration of MBBS in Ukraine is 6 years, and if you want to do your internship, you can do the internship there, or else you can come back to India, write your next exam and do your internship. So how is this 6 years in Ukraine? And we know there are other countries in the Asian countries why it is 5 years. It is mainly because of the education system followed throughout the Europe. Basically, Europe has 48 countries and it is the same in all the 48 countries. The MBBS duration is 6 years because they follow something called as ECTS, that is European Credit Transfer System, wherein if you are planning to get an MBBS degree, you need to earn 360 credits. How are these 360 credits allocated to the students? If you ask me, it is basically 60 credits per year. That is 30 credits per semester. It is nothing but the practicals or the clinical rotations or the clinical exposure what you get during your 6 years of MBBS. So 60 credits per year into 6 years gives you a 360 credits, which gives you a medical degree, which is undergraduate MBBS degree from Ukraine. If we look into the quality of education in Ukraine, you can see there are the universities are recognized by NMC, that is National Medical Commission. It is also recognized by WHO and EMC, that is European Medical Council, and other ECFMG approval is also there for majority of the universities. Coming to the universities, there are as old as 150 years to 200 years recognition. Basically, you can say that Ukraine has been having a long heritage of providing the medical education for the students, for the international students as well. And especially when you talk about Indian students, from last 15 plus years, Indian students have been preferring to Ukraine, and they have a knowledge of training Indian students for the medical education. That shows they are well versed, and they also have a very qualified lecturers. The professors there who teach speak a fluent English, so that you don't have any language concerns or the language issues like other countries. So the medium of instruction in Ukraine is completely English medium. Even though it is not a part of the European Union countries, it provides a high quality or high standard of education at a very affordable budget. So this is one of the main reason why many students prefer to go to Ukraine, because of the European standards. Why I am saying this? If you look into the European Union countries, for example as Poland, wherein the overall budget goes somewhere up to 60 to 65 lakhs for the top medical universities. But in Ukraine, following the high standard of education, it gives a very affordable budget for the Indian students. Coming to the teaching methodologies, if you ask me on the teaching methodologies followed in the university, is they follow something called as Bologna process, wherein if you see the student to teacher ratio is, for one teacher there is hardly 10 to 15 students in a class. That is for your theory classes, and when you go for the practicals it is 1 on 8. Coming to the medical universities in Ukraine, if you see, there are approximately 36 medical universities in Ukraine which provide medical education for both local students and the international students. And if you see, a majority of the universities provide you in English medium program. That is the medium of teaching in Ukrainian medical universities, it either English or complete Ukrainian or Russian. There is no bilingual program in the university. There are two types of universities in Ukraine, if you see, that is your government medical university and the private universities. We always recommend students to get into the government university because they provide a better quality of education when compared to the private universities. And again, in government universities there are two types. One is your central government university and the other one is your state government university. So the first preference goes to central government university, then comes state government, and the third preference will be for the private medical universities. If I talk about the top medical universities in Ukraine, and when I use this word top, it is basically due to the passing percentage of the MCI passing percentage of the students, or the CROC passing percentage, also based on the student and the parent feedback, and definitely our personal experience of how they are providing the education to the Indian students. Based on this, we recommend some of the top medical universities for Indian students are, one is your Zaporozhye State Medical University, the second one is your Bogomolets National Medical University, the third one is Lviv National Medical University. You also have Vinnytsia National Medical University and Kharkiv National Medical University. So these are some of the top 5 medical university which you can look into if you're planning to get into Ukraine. And again, in these top 5, which is the best one for you? For that, you definitely have to have a one-on-one counseling with us so that you will understand what are the facilities provided in each university for you. Because we always tell our students, just because one university कोई senior गया है या friend गया है, it is good for them, that doesn't mean it is the best one for you also. You need to understand what are your requirements, what is your future plan. Based on that, you need to shortlist, or you need to understand and do your research about the university before getting into it. So definitely you can contact us on the below mentioned number, wherein I'll be guiding you on a one-on-one counseling to understand about each university, and then you can go ahead with the admission or the application process. So CROC exam is one of the main thing what you need to know when you're planning to go to do your medical studies in Ukraine. So there are basically 2 steps in CROC, that is CROC 1 and CROC 2. CROC 1 happens at the end of 3rd year. So first 3 years whatever you study, that topic will be coming in CROC 1, and after 6th year you will be writing your CROC 2. So if you see, this CROC 1 and CROC 2 are basically a MCQ based question. There will be approximately 200 questions, and you will be getting 200 minutes to solve this paper. And once you clear your CROC 1 and CROC 2 exam, only then you will be awarded with the degree certificate or with your physician medical degree from Ukraine. So CROC is a mandatory no matter in which university you get into Ukraine. This is also one of the advantage of getting doing the medical studies in Ukraine, because you are writing an competitive exam or the licensing exam, wherein it will also add on a value for your degree, unlike for other countries wherein you're just going to do your degree and come back. So this is one of the main advantage of getting into Ukraine because of the CROC exams. Coming to the accommodation and the food facility for Indian students. Every student has this concern, ma'am, how is the accommodation facilities and do we get Indian food there? So the answer is yes, definitely you will get the Indian food available. The roti, chapati, curries, everything is available, because majority of the universities run their own Indian mess for the international students. As I said, many students prefer to go to Ukraine, so they have the facilities set up as per the requirement of the Indian students as well. Coming to the hostels, yes, you have 2 sharing, 3 sharing and 4 sharing hostels available. You have separate hostels for both girls and boys, and there are a couple of universities wherein your hostels are inside the campus. wherein you don't have to travel every day up and down, because few universities have their hostels wherein it is approximately 2 to 5 kilometers radius of the university. So definitely you have good hostel facilities. Coming to the mess, like I said, Indian mess is available, and you also have a lot of Indian restaurants there. Self-cooking option is also available. In each hostel, if you say, you have shared kitchens wherein students cook their own food, and Saturday Sundays are off because they, weekly 5 days classes will be there. Saturday Sundays are off, so you can definitely try some hands-on cooking for yourself in the university. So the hostel rooms have automatic heater facility for the students. Why? Because like we know, the temperatures during the winters goes up to minus 10 degree, minus 12 degrees Celsius, and couple of part of countries goes up to minus 18 degrees Celsius. You have automatic heater facilities inside the hostel room, so you don't feel much cold. It is very warm and cozy inside the campus or inside the rooms. And you also have shared kitchens, you have washing machine facilities, you also have Wi-Fi, refrigerators are provided in a couple of good universities, you have study table and a cupboard as well. So all the required, basically the comfort zone के लिए जो भी चाहिए बच्चों के लिए, all the facilities are available in the hostels. But yeah, not all hostels has these facilities. Some of the good universities definitely provide you these facilities. So which are those? I think, when we sit for the one-on-one discussion, I'll definitely be able to help you out with that details also. The next part, what majority students or the parents concern is about the safety, because it's not just about girl child. The safety is important for both boys as well as the girls. But yeah, when it comes to girls, a slighter, the parents will be really worried to send them abroad so far. So how is the safety for the students if they're going to Ukraine? So I would say, every university or the hostels basically have the CCTV cameras. They maintain a very strict rules also. They have a deadline after which you're not allowed inside the campus, or you're not allowed outside the hostel also. There is a timeline. Within 8 o'clock you have to be inside. You have to report into your hostel rooms. So they maintain a very strict discipline inside the hostels. Outsiders are not allowed. And like I said, there are universities wherein you have CCTV cameras, and it is live for you to watch 24/7. So this is for the parents who are watching this video. It is so comforting to know that you can watch your son or your daughter live from India 24/7, know the university where they're studying, right? So I will be sharing that link also, or you can just WhatsApp me on the below mentioned number where I can give you those details as well. So the next thing comes is about after knowing how the Ukraine works, is what are the documents, or what is the eligibility if you're planning to do your medical studies in Ukraine. If you have completed your 12th exam, that is as physics, chemistry, biology and English as a mandatory subject, with PCB 50% for general category students and 40% for reserved category students, you should have completed 17 years of age before applying for the university, and you should have appeared and you should have qualified your NEET exam. If you're planning for abroad, qualifying your NEET exam is mandatory. Why? Because after completion of your MBBS, if you're planning to come back to India, you will not be eligible to write your next exam if you're going without NEET. Okay, so it is mandatory you qualify your NEET before going for abroad, so that you will be eligible to write your next exam once you complete your MBBS after 6 years and come back to India. Coming to the application process, we will be guiding you with the entire application process from your counseling until you reach your university. And not just you reach your university, after you enter into your university, all the process will be taken care from our end. The main thing what you need to understand here is about the selection of the university. Over and all, if you see, Ukraine is definitely one of the best destination for Indian students because of its quality of education, the standard of living and the affordability. So if you're planning, to do your medical studies in abroad, and if you have a budget anywhere across 25 to 30 lakhs, then Ukraine is definitely a best choice for you, because it is not just going to prepare you for your undergraduate MBBS program, it is also going to help you for your PG programs, wherein you can do your PG options from USA, UK, Canada and Australia, because there are universities in Ukraine which provides you a dual degree program along with your MBBS studies. To get the complete information on this universities wherein you're getting the dual degree program, you can get in touch with us on the below mentioned number, so that I will be able to guide you based on your budget, based on your interest, what are the university options you have. Because selecting the right university is a very critical decision what a medical student has to take when he is planning to go abroad, right? So it is very important, so you make a proper decision, do your thorough research before you get into any universities in any country. Okay, so if you're planning to do your admissions, if you're planning to do your medical studies from abroad in not just Ukraine, any other country, you can get in touch with us on the below mentioned number and we will be able to help you out.